What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Heroes of the Storm Dev Pit. I'm Kevin, and I'm here to talk you through a few of the changes coming to the Lord of the Dunk himself in his upcoming rework. Azmodan is getting a bunch of new tools with small but meaningful changes coming to all of his basic abilities, as well as a whole new heroic. Let's check it out. Azmodan now receives stacks of annihilation when killing minions or hitting heroes with Globe of Annihilation. Each point increases the ability's base damage. However, the impact area is visible sooner, allowing enemy heroes more time to dodge when firing from long range. At level 1, Azmodan has 3 talents that help him gain extra stacks of annihilation and various rewards depending on your playstyle. Azmodan's W ability, Summon Demon Warrior, no longer has 2 charges baseline, but his minions have increased health and deal constant AoE damage. In addition, this ability is empowered through his level 4 talents. Army of Hell allows him to summon 2 Demon Warriors at once. Hellforged Armor gives armor and increased duration to warriors and lieutenants. And Battleborn reduces the cooldown of his minions through auto attacks. All Shall Burn, his E ability, now has a set channeling time that will do bonus damage upon completion of the cast. This ability also pairs well with certain talents. Master of Destruction at level 7 damages all nearby enemies at the end of the cast and grants annihilation for every hero hit. At level 16, Hell Rift summons a Demon Warrior and empowers all other Demon Warriors that are currently active. Asmo's heroic ability, Black Pool, has been redesigned into Tide of Sin. When activated, Tide of Sin will allow your next Globe of Annihilation to be cast for free and do increased damage. At level 20, the Trample talent allows Azmodan to charge in any direction for an aggressive engage or a quick escape. Any enemies caught in his path are slowed, making them easy targets for a quick pick. With more tools at his disposal, the Lord of Sin is ready to unleash his hellish armies and dunk on anyone foolish enough to get in his lane. Make sure to leave us a comment and subscribe to Heroes of the Storm around the web, and we'll see you in the Nexus.
Soon you will all serve me. To make a deal with me.
Okay, so judging from everyone's experience, first look, oh my god. Oh man. That's the best skin ever.
My army calls.
Anyway, judging from everyone's experience and first look and knee-jerk reactions, people generally seem to feel that off the back of watching that video, Tide of Sin, the whole new heroic, is not interesting enough. It is on a... I'm just going to put myself somewhere else for a bit so that you can read those parts better. It is on a 30-second cooldown, which makes it a little uninteresting. It's 100 mana, even though the video said it should be for free. That means it will actually cost you mana to cast this and empower your globe. So that's not really true. I mean, it will still cost you 40 mana, not nothing, I guess. But maybe that's the point. Anyway, it only interacts with Globe now, whereas before it interacted, when it was Black Pool, it interacted with auto attacks, Demon Warrior, Laser, and Globe of Annihilation. Now, they did add a lot of spruce to each individual talent. For example, Summon Demon Warrior that marches forward is now always having the Burning Rage that used to be exclusive to a level 13 talent. It also costs only 30 mana, whereas it used to cost 40 mana. And it lasts 10 seconds, just as it always has. But the Burning Rage is now standard. You only have 1 charge though. Globe of Annihilation itself does the damage that is listed here, while last hitting minions gives you 2 stacks. And last hitting heroes... Wait, hitting a hero or killing a minion within 1.5... Yeah, either killing heroes or minions with Globe of Annihilation with a grace period gives you annihilation, up to a bonus of 400. And each one is a damage point.
No escape.
Also, burn is no longer an infinite channel that ramps up with 3 levels of power. Instead, it has a 2.5 second max period. I think that's a great design change, and I feel like probably most people would agree with that, because it now is less of a noob talent that only works against bad players who don't interrupt you, and that is therefore needed to be strong because it's so hilariously impossible to ever get a lot of value out of it. It was also a mana intensive build. It was funny. I think it was funny. I liked using it too, but it was not competitive, and none of the talents could be justified to be picked if you need to channel it 10 seconds for it to be good. Because no one's going to give that to you, especially at pro play. And I like to think we can give more credit to the non-pro player base as well. Laser bad, laser walk away, laser cancel, yeah? It's a 2.5 second, and after it there's bonus damage, back-ended burst. Let's look at the talents. Oh, one more thing. Demon Lieutenant. Demon Lieutenant now has Demonic Smite embedded. This was a level 16 talent. It says every 7 seconds, just like it always was, which I tested. They just improved the tooltip. Before it said periodically smite enemy minions. And I figured out it was 7, but now they say it. Does it do so right to begin with? Let's check that out. It's hitting the hero now. Well, that sucks. The difference now is that it's on a 60-second cooldown. And it's only 20-second duration. That makes it 1/3 uptime, whereas before it was 30-30. Oh, it did smite the rage minion. Before it was 30-30, so you get a full uptime. Additionally, they no longer empower the whole minion wave across the board. It just does instant killings. Now this is going to have a few effects. First of all, it's just weaker, that's for sure. It no longer makes massive minion waves incredibly powerful, like it did before, from across the map. Then the question is, should that really be a thing anyway? That was so strong across the map to basically empower a whole wave for no effort at all, rather than just going there and pressing one button. What this also does is you're more likely to get consistent experience from it, because instantly killing enemy minions outside of your own range of soaking means you get the XP. The rules for XP means last hit by proxy is XP if no one is near. But soaking by proxy through demon doesn't work. So maybe you get more experience from it. Moving on now to the talents. We can either go with greed.
Choose a talent.
And once again I'll move myself a little bit so that you can read the talents better. We can go with greed. Increase the grace periods of minion kills to 3 seconds, making it easier to stack. And also when you get 200 annihilation, you get bonus PvE damage. Okay. Then gluttony. Increase the number of stacks that you get from hitting heroes. Wait. Oh, hitting a hero or killing a minion.
Greetings,
Got it.
friend.
Okay. Okay. That's like the old sieging rod. Now you get 3 per hero. And after 200, each enemy hit by globe reduces its cooldown, doubled against heroes, a quarter or half a second, and it's on a 10-second max. Okay. More Qs. And Wrath. Wrath is the green one. Basic attacks against heroes that are slightly hurt grants you bonus annihilation. And then after you get 200, hitting a hero with globe increases the damage of Asmodan's next basic attack against them within 4 seconds by the amount of annihilation he has. So you can have max 400 annihilation, and your auto attack at level 20 is 186, which is low. Your auto attacks were strong before with Blackpool, but now they're not so strong because you don't have Blackpool anymore. So he's a weak auto attacker. And then you could have up to 400 bonus damage on an auto attack. if you're fully stacked, if you point blank Q them and then auto them. That seems pretty strong. You might just want to go with greed though, makes it easier to stack, and then also makes you better at wave clear. You are after all a specialist, but Wrath seems interesting as well. Needing to hit Q though, let's try out Q. So short range Q is actually childishly easy to hit. Long range Q, not so much. One 1000, two 1000. He has like 2 seconds to dodge. Okay, well, he's just different. People don't like change that much usually. Wrath seems interesting. Moving on. Summoning Demon Warrior spawns an additional demon, but its cooldown is increased by 10. So you have a 20-second cooldown instead. Okay, clear.
Choose a
simple.
talent.
Hellforged armor. 35
Choose a
armor
talent.
on your Demon Warriors. You can see it right here. 35 armor. Okay. Also, they last 14 seconds instead of 10. Battleborn.
Choose a talent. Choose a
Asmodan's
talent.
basic attacks reduce the cooldown of Summon Demon Warrior by half a second and Demon Lieutenant by 1. Yikes. I don't know about that. Hellforge seems the best,
Choose a talent.
but I'm not sure. Okay, moving on. The Art of Chaos. If Globe of Annihilation hits 2 or more heroes, restore... This is so awfully bad. What? Why don't they have a quest? If you hit 4 or more heroes, gain 1% life. If you hit 5 or more heroes, deal 10% bonus damage. If you hit 6 or more heroes, do another 3% bonus damage. If you hit 7 or more heroes, win the game instantly. Careful, Vikings. Bombardment. After casting Globe of Annihilation, Asmodan's basic attacks within the next 3 seconds have an additional 2.75 range.
Greetings, friend.
And can hit 2 additional targets. Hitting heroes with basic attacks and powered by bombardment grants... We have a level 16 talent and a level -5 talent on the same tier.
Choose a talent.
LOL? You have a 3-second period after casting any globe. It doesn't need to hit. You have a lot of bonus range, 8.2. And it can splash to 2 additional targets. And when you hit heroes, you get Annihilation. Yeah, that's way better. Do you have to pick minus level 5 talents in draft? Yeah. Also burns final damage applies to all enemies in an area around the target and grant. Okay.
My army calls.
Where's my final? Oh yeah, I didn't pick it.
Choose
Lol.
a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Where's my final damage? Because it died. If it dies, it doesn't work. Look. Oh, okay, it worked, it worked. That barely. But if it takes just a bit of damage, It's right out.
Greetings, friend.
Yeah, it's... You go bombardment, it's clear. There is no contest. Okay, well, I'm just gonna reset and go for that. So Wrath seems good. This and then this. Auto attack Azmodan. Demonic Invasion is what it was before, and Tide of Sin is a stronger glow. Let's go Demonic Invasion. I think it's probably better. Cooldown 30 seconds. A little bit more damage. The British Vanguard is Demon Warriors have more health and slow. Demon Warriors gain health and slow nearby enemies. Okay. Why am I getting quests from every auto attack, by the way? I need to check my talents again. Oh yeah, Wrath. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, the Brutish Vanguard, they have bonus health and they slow. Got it. Cool stuff.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Sidea's Kiss. Reduce the channel time of all shall burn by half a second. If all shall burn's channel lasts, its full duration against a hero. Azmodan is healed for 5%. That's 270 life at level 20. That seems garbage. That's garbage. Chain of Command. Demon Lieutenants also grant 25% increased damage. Oh. Yeah, that.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Okay.
Choose a talent.
We are rebuilding the old Azmodan
Choose a talent.
a little bit. Total Annihilation. Globe of Annihilation damages heroes for an additional...
Choose a talent. First blood.
So it's a Giant Killer Globe. That's actually pretty decent. I like it. But it's a 10-second cooldown for 2 Giant Killer procs. If you hit more heroes, it's actually worth it. Otherwise... No. I think normally Giant Killer is 1.5% for 1 auto. So in 10 seconds, maybe you get 7 auto attacks. So you would have 7 times 1.5, 10.5 bonus percent. So you would need to hit 3 people with Globe to kind of draw even, but it has longer range. And it's double a Giant Killer proc kind of burst. But it comes to talent later, not to 13. It's not great, but it's not terrible. It's okay, but it could be a lot better.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Hell Rift. If all shall burn channels for its full duration, a Demon Warrior some they really love if full duration these days. First Urel, now this. It's like pros don't cancel stuff. For its full duration, a Demon Warrior is summoned at the target's location. And all Demon Warriors deal 100% increased damage for 4 seconds. Not very strong. I hope this one is good. Increase the range of all shall burn by 20% if... Okay, so I would still go the Globe. They're all really weak, these 16 talents. Siegebreaker. Azmodan's demons deal bonus damage. That's like almost insta-pick. I haven't even seen the rest yet. Demons. Demon Warrior. Demon Lieutenant. Demonic Grunts. This is insanely good, suddenly. A nice breath of fresh air. after gaining 400 annihilation, the area of globe is increased by 15% and it deals another 100 damage. So keeping in mind that by this time you will be doing 374 plus 400, 774. Well, let's call it generously about. Well, it's 760 basically at level 20, right? 760 and you do another 100. So that's not very good in terms of percentage increase. And it's a bigger area. So I think this one is not very good. Not very good. Siegebreaker is amazing, but you don't always necessarily have that ult. And then there's Trample.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Activate to charge a short distance, dealing actually quite a lot of damage, 547. And also slowing enemies caught by 60%, which is a lot, for 1 second, which is very little. It's on a 60-second cooldown. It looks funny, what's more. And then you can body block them.
A killing blow.
Of course I have no cooldowns, that's how I could cast it again. So Trample is actually pretty good, it's also a nice escape. And Siegebreaker is very good, I just want to feel that for a bit.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
Okay, let's for the moment imagine a full
Choose
split
a
push
talent.
build.
Choose a talent.
We get 2
Choose a
warriors.
talent. Choose a talent.
Demonic
Choose a
invasion.
talent.
We get more
Choose a
health.
talent.
And then we summon demon warriors
Choose a talent.
and Siegebreaker, okay? This is the kind of build that you play when you are tilted. And you just want to not cooperate and play by yourself. And then you do something like this.
Well done.
Okay, now imagine Arthas wasn't there.
Insignificant wretch.
That feels pretty good, so you can still be a split pusher monster. It's not bad. It's quite strong. Let's just check that I didn't misuse the talents, okay?
Enemy slain.
How much health do these have? 1069. That's actually pretty respectable. So you need to do a full channel. You get a demon warrior. They deal double damage.
Just as
And they have more health and they slow and they burn. And you have 2 of that. And you've got a lot of grunts. Yeah, this could be a pretty strong build too. Then there's the auto attack build. There's one thing I haven't checked yet. What does Black Bull do? Globes of Annihilation empowered by Tide of Sin. Also leave a black pool at their impact location for 5 seconds. Enemies within the pool lose 8 armor per second up to 15. 8 and then 15. That's funny. 8 and then another 7. And they take 123 damage per second. So that is about 620 or so. Is that like a joke by Blizzard? The 8 plus 7, like 8 per second up to 15? Do you reach 15 armor after 1.9 seconds? Or or is it really per 8 per second it takes? Oh yeah, sure. Good point. Some people have positive armor. But they say up to. Don't they mean down to? Down to minus 15? Up to 15? Should be down to, huh? Or is it, oh, up to 15 per second? Oh, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, how's Mordaunt's rework? It's a decrease up to minus 15. Okay. Up to negative 15. Got it. I think. It stacks up to 15. You can stack something down. Well, I've never done that in my life, stacking something down.